Hi everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Jewelry Canada. Today we are going to be making 1/2-inch tube paper beads, and we're going to start that in just a moment. Okay, so to start, we are going to take a little piece of wax paper. I've already got a piece left over from last time I did paper beads, and we're just going to tape that down on our table. So we're going to use our masking tape. And the reason I use masking tape is because then it won't wreck your tabletop. I use the same trick when I am making pierogies. Where's the end? Ah, there's the end. Okay, so we're gonna pick this out. And we're just going to tape down our wax paper. I'm gonna go wide, I think. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfectly taped down, just tape down so that it doesn't move. Okay. Now we've got to the point where we're gonna start making the beads. So we're gonna use one piece of the fancy paper and one piece of the this like scrap paper, like the paper that was a magazine or flyer or whatever. And we're going to use our kebab stick. And we're going to kind of start it. We're going to start by rolling it on there, okay? So what you can do is you can pinch it and it'll get so that it's tight, and then you can just roll. And we're just going to roll this. Make sure your pages stay lined up and make sure, oops, see how it popped there? That's because I let go of my pressure. Okay, so you just start it again, no big deal, until it's tight. Okay. Okay, start it again. There we go. And it's tight on my skewer. Okay. And then I'm going to lay it down and I'm just going to roll it. You want your pages to stay together. You want to keep pressure on this so that it doesn't spring like it did to me just a second ago. And you're just going to roll it. And every now and then you can pull it tight. And see how, I don't know if you could see it, but you want to keep it like a cylinder, right? So you don't want it going too much to one side or the other. Okay. You also can lift it up and just do it like this, whichever is easier for you. I find sometimes I do it on the table. Sometimes I do it in my hand. Okay, so we're getting to the end here. So that's when you take your trusty glue stick. And this is why we have the wax paper down, so you're not gluing your table. And then we're just going to finish the roll. And there you go. You have made your first cylinder bead. So we're gonna backwards turn this skewer so that it releases the bead a bit. Hold your bead though at where it's sealed so that it doesn't spring. And there you go. You made your first cylinder 1/2-inch paper bead. So let's do it again. And I'm using a kebab stick this time. I also checked the description because I have tutorials how to do this with a quilling tool and I'm going to make other videos with other techniques I've used to make paper beads. I just really enjoy making paper beads. I also am a scrapbooker, so I quite readily have, you know, the pretty paper on hand. So, and the reason I put the magazine page in is because it gives you a thicker bead. And I make some of these beads just with the magazine page, and they turn out really good. Okay, so see, I'm giving it a roll. See how it's getting more on this side? Can you see that? So all I do is I use my nail and I just kind of push it over. And if you have to back off a little bit to fix that, then you go right ahead. And then we're getting to the end here. So I'm going to use my glue stick and just finish it up. There we go. You can give it a little shimmy over if it needs it, and then we're going to back it off a bit, holding where we did our seam so it doesn't unsprung, and then you're going to pop it. Oops, still pretty tight. There we go. Pop it off. And there you go. You've got your next paper bead. So keep doing that until you have as many as you want. And the next part, I'll show you how to seal them. Okay, so the next part is we need to seal our new beads. So I'm using this Podgy Glue Glaze Sealer. It's the glossy version. And just a regular paintbrush, like the kind you get in a kid's paint set. And as you can see, some of the paper beads I did just with magazine, and the other is like the fancy paper. Okay, so notice the ones we did on the skewers, when I put them on the toothpick, they're nice and loose. That's a good thing, because I have had some of these other beads that I've made with other tools not have a needle go through them because the holes are just too small. So this is a good thing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna take our paintbrush. Now I need this to be in focus. There we go. So I need to get those ridges, okay? See it? I need to get those ridges. I don't want to get sealer in the hole, but I need to get all those ridges nice and sealed so that they don't try to move. And then you just paint the bead. Okay. And then the other end, same thing. I'm just using my nail as a stopper. We just want to get some in those ridges. If you touch the toothpick, dang it, I keep going out of focus. If you touch the toothpick, that's okay, but try not to. And then we'll do the other bead. So go around the whole bead and then get those ridges. Dang it, I wish I'd stay in focus. And get the ridges on the other side without going in the hole. Okay, and then there's our first set done. So I'm going to go high speed here and just keep going. Okay guys, so here we are. They're nice and dry. And to take them off the toothpick, I just wanted to show you. So what I do is I twirl the toothpick and it just pops off. Okay. Now some people like to do 2, 3, 4 glazes. I usually do 2 and set them to dry, and then make another batch. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Also check the description. I will put a link to some different videos I have made using paper beads, as well as some videos on how to make paper beads with other tools or different size paper beads. So check that description or you'll miss out. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye now.